Welcome back to Dynalite HQ, and let's jump right into our announcements. And first up today, we have a breakthrough new integration for the Dynalite platform. Some of our most requested features over recent years have been to enable voice control, provide control remotely, and to support advanced features such as geofencing, or to securely enable access for controls to other family members. And in bringing these requests to the platform, we wanted to support our partners with the ability to approach two key opportunities. First, to enable property developers to build Dynalite controls into their new build homes and apartments right up front at the point of construction. And second, to have a more complete offering for you to promote into high-end standalone homes. And for both these opportunities, we knew that integration would be key. Instead of locking end users into a single ecosystem or only enabling via the Dynalite app, we wanted to give the flexibility of choice for future purchasers and residents to choose whichever of the major smart home platforms they preferred. But choosing where to start with features like this is a major decision. I mean, we all have our personal preferences. Some of us live in an Apple ecosystem, while others are invested in the Google, Amazon, or SmartThings platforms. So, after many hours of debate and a probably unhealthy caffeine intake, we still couldn't reach a unanimous decision on which platform was best. So instead, we took the only rational option and decided to support them all. But joking aside, that option is actually now possible thanks to the Matter Smart Home standard. This was founded in recent years by members including Apple, Google, and Amazon, as well as manufacturers including Signify. And Matter enables manufacturers like us to build a single common interface, which is then natively supported by all of the major smart home platforms. This works through devices that are nominated to act as Matter hubs. Within Apple, a HomePod or an Apple TV. For Amazon, their Echoes, Hubs, and Eero routers. Or Google through their Nest speakers, hubs, and TV streaming boxes. And other manufacturers like Samsung have their own equivalents. So this means that whichever smartphone, tablet, or watch you're wearing or you have in your pocket, whether you prefer chatting to Siri, Alexa, or Bixby, integration via Matter provides you with an option to stay natively within your favorite smart home ecosystem. So today, we are delighted to announce that Dynalite has also joined Matter. We are adding support for this via two key devices, our PDGS touchscreen and our PEDEG-S gateway. The latest generations of these devices are off right now at the CSA being certified to act as Matter bridges, and they will expose all of the devices that Dynalite can support, lighting, climate, drapery, and fans, into your favorite smart home ecosystem. Let's take a look at what this will enable. Phil's joined me now to help explain how this fits into the Dynalite architecture for commissioning, and also how end users will connect their smart home into Dynalite via Matter. So Phil, let's start then with commissioning. Do our engineers need to know anything new or special in order to support this new Matter integration?
There are no new skills that need to be learned, Stephen. If you have already commissioned a project and used one of our end user apps before, it's all about curating the XML file and then loading that into the gateway. So if there are channels that you don't want to be visible to the Matter app, you make them hidden in System Builder. If there are channels that are for HVAC or for warm white, cool white, or for cord channels, you set those properties correctly, they will then appear correctly in the Matter app. Once that's done, load the XML file to the PDTS or the PDEGS, and then you are all ready for the next process, which is getting it into the Matter app. It is channel level control, so we just need to make that clear. Version 1 is channel level control, and we are working towards preset control in future releases.
Okay, perfect. So no big learning curves or new features to learn. Let's now then go over to the demo wall. Phil's going to join Jamie from our development team and show you how that end user pairing process works both for Apple and Google Home setups. Let's take a look.
So, Jamie, thanks for joining us on the show. I believe you've been working on Matter integration for us, and you're going to talk me through how we actually set that up within iPhone and an Apple Hub.
Yep.
Fantastic. So we've got our touchscreen here. We are running the Array development software. So this gives you an idea of where we're up to with Array at the moment. And where do we start?
Well, the first place we start, Phil, is on your phone. So if you open up your Apple Home application.
Okay, so we're here now, yep.
And you start at the home screen, you will see there is a plus icon on your phone.
Okay.
And you click Add Accessory.
Yep.
And it will give you an option to scan a QR code.
Yep.
So all you do is you go to Settings and Matter Pairing, and you scan the QR code.
So I just hold that up.
Hold it up there, and it will say Add to Home.
Okay.
And then a prompt will come up telling you that it's found your accessory. You can just add it to your home.
Yep.
And then it will load all your devices, smart devices in your home will become available on your screen.
Fantastic. So it's found a number. I choose the area that I want to assign it to.
That's right. You can assign it to any room you want.
Well, let's create a new room. I'll call it the TV studio.
Yep.
Okay, continue. Okay, use the name provided or enter a custom name. Bridge name. I just continue.
Yeah. If you do feel like giving your Matter device a name that's recognizable on your app, you can do that. It's not important, but it's good for.
And is that the touchscreen that it's recognizing?
That is the touchscreen, yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so the bridge is added.
Yes.
Then it's about adding the Matter accessories.
Yes.
Well, Jamie, that all seemed pretty straightforward. It looks like it's all on the app. Maybe you want to talk us through it?
Sure. So now that I've successfully paired my Apple Home with my Matter accessory, I now have all the devices on my screen ready to control at the touch of a button. So let's say I want to turn the lights on and off. Right now I have a light on. Let's turn it off. And maybe let's just control the level. You can have all that functionality on whatever app you prefer, your Google Home, your Amazon Echo, your Apple Home. It's all there to use in a similar way.
Fantastic, and I assume that would work with voice control and all the other functions that come with the Apple system or with your Google Home.
So all smart home features should work out of the box with our Matter bridge. It just provides an endpoint for the commands to go to. That means that if the device lives on the Dynalite side, all Apple has to do is talk to it directly and the lights will change.
Fantastic. And all I need to do as a commissioning engineer is to make sure I've got the right XML file in the touchscreen so that that can be used when it's loaded onto the Matter, well, when it's loaded onto the app. Is that correct?
That's right. So when you open a new job and you upload it to your Matter device, all the configurations, the logical channel mappings, the logical areas, all of that will be available just at the touch of a button, and it loads automatically.
Fantastic. Well, Jamie, thanks for some great work. Thank you for joining us. And back to Stephen.
That looks great. So once you've commissioned a project, it is so easy for the end user or somebody purchasing an enabled new home to connect it to their chosen smart home ecosystem. They simply scan the QR code and place the connected devices to rooms inside their preferred Matter app. Now, Daniel's joined me because alongside this great new integration, we've also upgraded the internal engine card of the PDTS and are enabling gateway functionality as well. This will allow the PDTS to be able to be used for not just control, but also now as the connectivity hub of your home or small business. So Daniel, can you take us through the hardware upgrades in this new second generation PDTS?
Absolutely. So within the same slim housing, we have updated the internals significantly. This latest engine card now includes almost 2 times processing power and a new dedicated graphics engine. Overall, this results in almost 4 times performance for on-screen graphics control. That means that the processing and conductivity for the Ethernet and Matter can operate in the background without affecting any on-screen performance.
Fantastic. So when will these new upgraded devices be available?
So right now, the updated hardware to the PDTS is already shipping. So any orders that have been received will be shipping hardware ready to support the functionality. It'll simply be a matter of updating the firmware of the device to now support all the features that we're talking about today.
Fantastic. Really powerful updates. Great to keep the internals of the PDTS as powerful as the outer looks. So later in this year, we will also expand this further again, adding support to the PDTS to act as a cloud gateway, so that people will be able to use this device to remotely connect to sites for support and updating configurations via Dynalite Cloud.